Hello, would you kindly connect my pedal cam, please? Okay, it is now doing its job. Okay. Well, I'm later than I want to be, because LFM does not have any time beforehand. You have like little to no time. You have to be really on time for LFM. So, yeah. Let's be a bit on time with the shit. I haven't even loaded up the overlay yet. I'll be calibrating an overlay in a moment. Software's up, so it's like not much of a problem, or shouldn't be. If it is, then it's gonna be a big problem for me. Could I kindly get my like information for loading onto the server? Because it's like the most complicated thing ever or something. Come on. Info. Low fuel. That's probably what I need to search for. What's the password? Oh. I don't need to look up the password. Low fuel. Oh god, this throws up like fucking 30 servers. Why is this sometimes like asking for fucking Maserati GT4? That sounds correct, but it's the wrong car. No, wrong one. This one. Okay. There it is. I think I have everything. And we're just in time for free practice still. Just in time. Right. Okay, let's calibrate briefly. And then pull up my overlays also. So, right, these controllers need to be charged again. Godly. Okay, we're now in qualifying already.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay, everything's positioned right. So, only one thing technically remaining, which is to join briefly the Discord. So, whenever Niall perhaps maybe shows up, because he didn't reply anymore after like answering me, which I found quite a bit odd. Although I did take time to answer because I was in the middle of dinner, which is always fun stuff. Right. Okay, well then. Did we get a split here? Split one. Did there have multiple splits happen? Yeah, my split one. 25 people are signed up though. Did Mathai get moved in the other splits? Like, what happened here? And the website is just so fucking garbage slow at loading stuff. Oh, I don't have a set actually. That's also not good. I don't remember what settings I used, goddammit. It's like completely improvised this shit briefly. It's not like there's long qualifying either. Rear wing, tire pressures. Let's just guess everything fine. I hope I'm the correct split. This fucking site, like it throws you out. It's like, oh, you're AFK for like 2 seconds, and then it also is like completely out of date constantly, and takes 10 years to load shit. It's so annoying at times with him. Or maybe he signed out as he saw me on sign list. But you there? If I wouldn't surprise me too much. So like, well, I haven't showed up to any events ever in SRXP, and now I'm suddenly showing up to the LFM Race. That would look awkward. Even though it's completely honest. Come on, how long can you take to load a fucking website? Jesus Christ. LFM, what are you doing? It's still not fucking loaded. I still have no clue if I'm correct, split, and everything. It's like, fuck it, we're gonna drive.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
My pit limit wasn't engaged. You can go by me. Any more traffic coming by? Doesn't quite look like it. What are you doing?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Although the entry list should also block me if I'm joining a server that I'm not supposed to be on. And the website did tell me up until the last moment split 1, so... You know, I don't know. It would be odd for them to put him into split 2 because... Well, I am... because... He is actually bronze ranked. He has actually done his license. Murphy, compared to me, so... You know, it would be strange for him to be put actually into... lower split than me. But you never know with this stuff. The issue that I have a bit with LFM is like you don't have a practice session or anything, it's just so rushed. Which makes sense because if you want to race, it's a great place. But like, I don't practice. I usually use the league practice sessions ahead of races to actually get my necessary practice in. And get myself familiar with the track. And if I don't have that suddenly, I'm a bit up shit's creek. I did think I would have a setup, but apparently one decided to vanish. Infamous me forgetting to save setups and causing myself a lot of pain during the...
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I mean, there's still a decent activity for GT4 levels.
Brother mate, this has been your personal best.
Oh, no gear shift to turn 1. Slight lock up there. Honestly, not too bad. Considering I'm running pretty forward brake bias on this set. Wide. Tire pressures are spot on. That's luck. That's fucking a lot of luck. Yeah, with the tire pressures. Maybe more rear bias. I'm starting to notice. Car is seizing the fronts a bit. But I mean, we're also running on low fuel, so the car generally favors a prefer the forward brake bias in these conditions. Only half a second.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
What I find interesting is that they rate me with like the silver badge in game, despite being a rookie, which is that they do the rankings in game for like a bizarre system. When on their site they rate people, it just doesn't correlate those two. It seems, at least not to me. Perhaps it's a badge of how high your safety rating is, which mine is at a decently high one. So there's that. He's faster for next steps there.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
Oh, too deep, deep. Had it deeper there. Too cautious on the throttle there. We're not doing too badly. There's some people who are about half a second faster than us. I would say that's fine, considering how cold I jumped into this. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, pressures are fine, car handling is pretty fine. I'm just gonna park that one. Right. Szymanski is actually here. He hasn't put a lap yet in. Is there anybody else who I recognize? I think I've seen him in Falkenberg before. I think that was actually in an LFM race also. I mean, I haven't done that many, but like back in August when I drove, I think I saw that name. Although he was, I think, a bit more quicker than me. Let that bug again. Right, we need a bit more fuel actually for the race. A bit. Stop doing bullshit like... I did not want to switch camera perspective. Could you please return to our normal one? Thank you. Fuck off! Let me stay in the setup menu for like 2 seconds, okay? Please. Thank you. Okay. I don't know how much fuel we're gonna actually need. I mean... We're driving for half an hour, then we just need about... We actually need less than 60 liters. Because the car can easily do an hour on a fuel tank. So we're just gonna take 55, that's gonna be more than enough most likely. For a 60-minute race. Anything else I need to... Brake bar is a bit rearwards. Although it doesn't change much. Probably saving the setup makes sense. I think we have everything, yeah. Really. car was doing what it's supposed to do, really. The main part. Maserati. Vance Hatch. 01. So. Right. Okay, people complaining at each other while they're crashing into each other. Literally, his LFM for 3 seconds alone will go into reload mode and then never reload. Will you actually, in time before the race starts, here reload fully? Yes. I'm in split 1. Should be 25 people here.
30 seconds.
Oh, that sounds fucking awful. Oh, that sounds awful, mate. That is absolutely awful. That was the first race of the evening, so let's see.
Stay single file.
So far I've been doing okay-ish. But yeah, it's... Here getting disconnected by RF1 mid-race there. I have a... one guy about fiber and second in class. Just because you have a fiber connection doesn't mean it's like stable. Or that the server is stable. I think the server probably is the bigger problem, but like... You know... I have 100 megabits down and 40 up. And like the shit I've over the years dealt with is also not particularly fun. But I then often turn the... Besides the ISP literally sometimes failing because it's German telecom and they fail constantly. Sometimes it's also just the router being an absolute douche. Especially with my streams having issues at times. Or just YouTube. With my streams it's been also just YouTube sometimes not working. So the server again, but like, yeah. Like just, I mean, I'm sure you're using LAN, I'm sure you're probably using some sort of like competent router. I mean, Wi-Fi isn't like the worst thing ever, I used it for decades. But once you have like, even though I still kind of use Wi-Fi, because I'm just using a repeater down to connect to... The repeater uses Wi-Fi to connect to the router. And then I'm connected through a switch to the repeater. So I only half run LAN. But that half run of LAN, and then also the connection speeds to my NAS that is connected also to the same switch, meaning I have a full gigabit connection of LAN cable. That shit is like... You only start appreciating once you have it. Suddenly. But I mean, if you're using gigabit internet, you're probably using LAN anyway, because there's no such thing as... I mean, I think 6E now, Wi-Fi standard, can do this. I don't think I will win. Although I was only half a second off the pole sitter, which is not that much, but we're here in LFM. Yes, it is a series you can enter as a rookie, but like, there are gold-rated drivers around us. I don't think I can win this. But top 5 or podium? I think definitely that's on the cards. If not, I should do that. Oh yeah, brake bias. I nearly forgot the brake bias.
Green light. Give it all you got. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Porsches do have enough straight line speed to compete with me. I do have to like hope on him making a mistake in this section really to pass. It's obviously very easy in the start here to do something wrong. Should have perhaps taken like a click out of PSI out of the tires, but they're probably fine. Because they were just so nigh on perfect for qualifying. Ooh, that was luck.
Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Light damage in the rear.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that is not good driving from that guy. Engine?
Car on the right.
Can I finally drop into the race here? Because I'm not gonna fight you guys for long. I'm gonna... No, bitch, you're not trying shit here. I need to now look into the process of reporting people on LFM. Yeah, that's gonna be a report, mate. That's just not nice. Because I think he also tagged me then again mid-corner to spin me. Pretty sure he hit me 3 times there in process of spinning me out. It's like, bruh. So we're gonna switch headlights on, low beams. Because I ain't kicking prisoners here tonight. I wanna move some positions up again.
Car on the left.
Nope, I'm here already. Shut up, let the position be lost.
Clear on the left.
Ah, fuck. Brakes locked. Oh, come on, shitbox.
Clear on the right.
I'm already defending. Like, stop trying to force the inside when the guy's already on a defensive line. It's not gonna go better. What are these fucking driving standards? Like, come on. More rearward bias, we need more stopping power at this point. Sounds familiar. Top 10 is definitely on the cards. That's 4 seconds ahead. Oh, passing on the circuit is just such a chore. Especially when outbraking isn't particularly your forte. Oh, what the fuck was that car?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
And that's good racing. And now let's get the fuck away from these guys and get the next batch. I don't know which Porsche driver actually it was that hit me. I'll probably recognize the livery when I see it again.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
It was 2 corners, but still. 2 corners in sequence. Ah, there he is. There he is. Fucking well deserved. Get wrecked, dude. Absolute imbecile. Can't race. Oh, I'm not sure. But I think it was him, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, if it's not you, then well... if it's someone else, I'm sorry, but like... you can understand. Interesting how the car wants to suddenly lock the fronts way more than in qualifying. Qualifying was dealing with way less front locking. Okay, we have a back marker coming through here.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2. Well done, mate. Personal best.
Please don't die as you rejoin the track here, back marker. How long do we have left? 20 minutes still. So we have a bit of time. Although the gains in front, besides the car directly in front of me, aren't actually that big. Grid is relatively evenly matched. I mean, you would hope for that for an LFM, but on the other hand, it's a single split, so everybody is on the same skill level. And, no, not everybody's on the same skill level, meaning that not everyone really is on the same skill level. But there's a wide variety of skill on the grid. It just didn't want to click through. I've got downshift. Oh, whatever, we're just gonna carry forth. So interesting how that thing worked basically flawless on Friday for 24 hours, and today I have so many just shifts where it goes to mush that downshift pedal.
Slow car ahead.
Guess someone drove back there. Fortunately, I wasn't close enough to pass him already. We were closing up rapidly, and this has turned into quite a fight in front, which, you know, I'm interested in joining. And with lap time so fast, we're also like, even when you're not gaining that much on them, as we're consistently gaining, we're running everyone down. "34 minutes total fuel remaining." Yeah, I took a bit of fuel. Just not taking chances on running out of it. Yeah, this guy probably hasn't done that much setup work on his McLaren, so he's struggling a lot with his high-speed corners here. Now the difficulty is obviously getting by anyone. There's a slow Aston in front. And the Aston is off. No point in trying to pass, the guy has the top speed here. It's gonna be interesting if he can get a run on the Aston here. Nah, not quite. He's probably a rookie and just didn't want to have a collision with me there. And just bailed on that. Because he could have fought that one. Even if he struggles through the high speed corners. I think he could have totally held that one. This lap was very slow here. no need to I have probably a decent amount of top speed. I'm not sure I'm that much faster in a straight line than you. Although it seems I'm decently faster than you in the high speed corners here. Ah, he's off. But he didn't lose much momentum there. Can I fake you into defending? Not quite. To lift a lot there. Oh, I upshifted too late. The problem is I am faster than him for most of the lap. It's just when you have to be really close to for carrying the momentum. And he's not stupid, it seems. He knows that if he goes to defend against me, I have the momentum on him.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ooh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So. Oh, no. Up in front of us is P5 on the cards. Although we did lose quite a bit of time here in the massive battle that we had. But we have 10 minutes still to go. ACC is really limited now that I think about 2 car classes and like what, 27 tracks, I think. It's like, I don't think we have 27 tracks. I think that is a generous estimate. I mean, it has definitely more content than it had before. To say now is a bit wrong. ACC is limited in content scope compared to an Assetto Corsa, but like one R factor. But the main difference is the content is actually good and works. And that kind of like matters. Lemau. I don't know if his first name is Carl, but we can check afterwards. Gonna need to deal with that Porsche. And he is running up against the other guy. Either McLaren is dropping off or they're defending hard, because we've gained a lot of ground this lap.
Gaining on the car ahead is number 3.
On the Porsche we only gained about 7/10, but on the McLaren we gained over 4 seconds. Just under 7 minutes. They have both just their bleeding time. But as we saw with the Aston, it's very difficult to pass once the guys are like at sort of the same skill level as you. Even if I'm like 6/10 faster per lap than them. Although I'm definitely making good ground here today, considering how far we've got thrown back. Yes, there were a few people that had were removed by themselves or with outside assistance from the race and gave freebies to us. We did make quite a few overtakes ourselves. About as far as you can go there. Car is a bit squirrely. Getting up to 5 minutes. We're under a second behind the Porsche. But he's not gonna roll over. That's for sure. And we need also the McLaren in front, which is the big problem. If I attack the Porsche, the McLaren is gonna escape. So what we really need is a similar situation to when we passed the McLaren and the Beamer down the hill here. And they slow each other up, trying to pass each other, and we're just the lucky third slipping by. I feel like this guy has some top speed setup on his Porsche. He pulls quite a few car lengths on me. On the other hand, he wasn't particularly fast for this corner there. I might be able to set him up for the S's here next lap. Ooh! There was nothing separating me and him. And he's wide.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So we have the Porsche. Now comes the McLaren. He does take an interesting line for this corner, yeah. We have gapped the Cayman a bit, but he's probably gonna be there once I start attacking the 570S in front of me. How much left? 2 minutes. Two laps to go right now. No need for Hail Marys yet. He does still have the straight line speed there with his McLaren. I think people have a bit better exits out of that corner. He's just about fast enough for these bends. Wanna go defensive?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Ooh,
Clear on the left.
ah, fuck.
Let's finish the race.
Fuck. God damn it. Pushed it too far. Pushed that just that inch too far, and that's the P5 gone instead of P10. Yeah. Was a nice race up until that point, despite the spin early on. So, I tried. Very annoying after the incident early on. There's a few people still finishing up. How long do I have? I have about... I think the server starts at 16 last for the GT3 race. So yeah, go figure. Stop people needing to finish here apparently. Everybody finished besides one guy that is sitting in the pits, so come on server. I guess that's why everybody's leaving. Because the server will never finish officially. Let's save replay. Guess it replay's already saved. I actually drifted slightly there. My car slid slightly left. That's not good. I mean... yeah, slight is the wheel movements here to the left. Oh, is that intentional, actually? Yeah, that is intentional, actually. That is intentional, clearly. The guy turns his steering wheel the other direction to hit me. He's like, fuck you, you're going around. Oh, that's a fucking asshole. That is an absolute asshole there. That should never happen. That's just absolutely fucking awful. Right, guess I might want to change my car for the rookie race. This session is upcoming still. I have a few minutes still to get into my car and stuff. 60 people signed up for that. Jesus. You can only drive them with rookie cars, and there's still like 60 people. Damn. Like, damn. What, 20 minutes we have right now to waste. I guess I could try to like... try? Sort the stuff out. It says this is a split for 1600 rating, and I'm like 4th in this split. That's at least a decent sign. Okay. I think despite like the carnage, I still gained safety rating there, according to it. Where am I here? 013 incident points 8. Yeah, that's not great. 6 positions dropped. See, I don't see my points gained and stuff. Who was actually the fucker that actually hit me there? We have time. Gallery. I'll probably need this one. Yeah, he will sit. I don't think he will get permabanned. He's like sitting out a few days for that shit. That's not funny. I was like, I was gonna probably file one anyway, even if I hate filing this shit. But you know, I have downtime right now. It's just a question of like, how much effort is it to like file one? Because this, you know, the website is pretty like mid in terms of like trying to fucking navigate anything, figure out where stuff is happening. So yeah, go figure. And also, what car should I like drive at brands? Because I am on a writer, but I don't think I should drive that thing. I think I should drive something else. Yeah. Like, writer is a great meme, but like, I don't think it's a good idea to drive it. In an LFM race. Although I think in rookies it's like the only opportunity I will ever get to drive it. A lot of brands, I don't think it's that good. This is fun. Fun of deciding. Alright, okay, let's forget. What is the actual name of this? Actually, I could just have looked at the, you know, results of qualifying, because we know he's P3. We knew he qualified P3, right? So we can just look whoever finished in P3 in qualifying. Felix Balkenburg. Yeah, it's him. Alright, how do oh, he's also rookie license. Like, fuck off, come on. And you race like that. Bruh. He doesn't even have a race lap because of his that's GT3. This GT4 qualifying time. How do you report things on LFM? It's just, you know, I guess I'm going over to the FAQ because I can't fucking find the button to do this stuff. Reports. How do I report an incident? Can only be reported using the report function on our website. The report form can be found under My LFM Past Races session, My Sessions. There's a 4-hour cooldown period after race before a report can be submitted. Okay, fine. So I guess I have to wait 4 hours before I can even file anything, which is fun. Intentionally causes an incident. Yep. Unsportsmanlike conduct, overtaking off track, deliberately running over signs, taking shortcuts, unnecessary actions, unsafe rejoins, driving too aggressively, accidents caused by gross negligence, insult and website chat. That's also reportable. Yeah. So wait, it didn't actually open my your links aren't working properly. Where's my LFM in here? Hey, you could have gone down like why? On my profile page. What was the LFM team? Is like my account? Is it that? Ah, okay. So once it appears in the past races, you can report there. I found the where the button will appear. The question is, what actually do I need to submit? Is video evidence of the respective. This must be created specifically for the report, uploaded to a video platform, e.g. YouTube, and correctly linked to the report form. In order to enable LFM to process the report efficiently and fairly as possible, or once this in the reporting guidelines must be observed. It is just like, can I just not give you the fucking replay? Which I have, which is like just way better for watching. Links to Twitch/YouTube streams and video clips that are monetized or contain advertising, as well as uploads of ACC replay files, are not accepted. Yeah, I do not fucking understand why they not just accept this stuff, because it's way easier to process. Video platform or streamable. Yeah, thank you that you include those. Set to not listed if possible. The video must be viewable right in browser with no need to log in first. Please check the browser window. Yeah. The HUD, the driver standings, throttle brake, and brake inputs must be displayed at all times. must be correctly visible and legible in the video. If the overview for the driver standing is not visible due to recording format 16:9, it must be briefly shown at the beginning of the video by using the tab key. Okay, so if the standings fall off the screen, then you have to bring them back, but I'm pretty sure you need to still bring the other elements in. And the incident must always be shown from both drivers' perspective, with the far chase camera, key sequence 3F1. First from the point of view of the driver who submits the report, then from the perspective of the driver whose behavior is being reported. In addition, the incident should be shown from the point of view of the driver who caused it, with the free cam. From above. Okay, you should also include cockpit perspective too. You must not exceed the total length of 3 minutes. That should be doable. Must be left at 1% original speed. If longer need to be says ignoring blue effect, the replay speed can be increased. Okay. So we need to make a replay video of this. I guess I have a few minutes. We can turn AC off, relaunch it in non-VR mode, and I can use, capture with OBS as well as stream. It will be at lower quality, but I mean, I need to upload the stream anyway, so it's like the losses are pretty low. Right. Okay, we have the replay already saved. We can just exit for now, OBS. I mean, this is a lot of standard procedure when they ask you to do reports. Video reports, which is... It's a fucking pain in the ass. That's why I'm like, why can't you just fucking take... usual stuff. The thing is, I will be myself disappearing off the screen while stuff is running, because... I can't have my, stream stuff on screen. Options HUD needs to be enabled, right? I've done that. Gallery, play. They want far chase, and I think they said that the first part needs to be where was my reporting outlines again gone? Fuck's sakes. I already asked one and they said this is big. Okay, this can be closed. This can be closed. It would make sense maybe to also apologize again to the guy who I took out. Miss Bootman. So, HUD needs which order was it again? Okay, first from my perspective, far chase. Okay, oh wait, wrong button combo. I need to stay in this view. Gonna have to pull up the HUD. Oh yeah, right. I need to also get rid. Actually, I can no. Although, wait a second. Let me just check my settings here, because I think how I've configured this. Yeah, it is using audio track 2 and 3 for recording. Okay. it is using the stream encoder. And so we can just... So it will also use the audio track separately, so I can just separate my own audio track out of it. I do have to perhaps open... Nah, it's probably not gonna even load that audio track because my desktop is the first audio track. And my microphone is... Obviously both are on first audio track, but those aren't going into the recording. It's a decently nifty setup that I have in that sense, but like... Also, all of my browser sources do have an alt audio source as well, which is a bit... You could definitely say weird. So... Right, we need to switch perspective now. Just desktop. For once that actually loaded the correct fucking screen, which is like... I'm not even asking for you, you just decided to load it already. Okay then. Okay, this is a lot. It's a bit complicated, I would say, perhaps. Let me rewind it a bit again. Well, I can't pause my recordings because it's using the stream encoder. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe I just do this afterwards, I think. This is too much of a fucking hassle if I can't, like... wrong scene. Irrelevant, that's good enough for now. Stop this. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking hassle if I can't pause, because this means I have to, like, fucking stitch this back together in an editor, and that's, like... just not worth it. And also, like, just operating some of these things is a bit too much of a hassle, right? Let's get rid briefly of the HUD again. Confirm, exit. Okay, thanks you. So, right. Okay then. I'll keep the record here. Close this. Close this. And keep this around. It should probably start appearing in my past traces at this point, there is. Yeah, I mean, the race actually starts in a few minutes, so I need to get back on this. Right. Rookie series. I'm still placed in split 1. Although it has demerged me actually down to rank 8 in split 1. That's fine. Still be with the right side there. It's like, probably not the best idea, but you know, I'm now gonna do that. Driving the right side around that track. Let's relaunch ACC in VR mode. we do actually need to for GT3. We have already a car selected for GT3. Good, the writer is already selected. Everything is set to go. Although I could turn perhaps offline a few laps before the server goes live. You can still change registration. Yeah, you can still actually change the car you want to drive till the last second. That's interesting enough. How's the weather looking? No chance for rain at all. Huh. So that's where you copy the session ID. Over there. That's nifty. Instead of trying to search for that right I do earlier. It was a bit silly. Hmm. 3 minutes. Right. Anything going on right now? Oh, there's a video from you, Christian.
Clear left.
Heading at... excuse me, what? Physics? That is something. Two cars heading into the final corner, they drive into each other and then they bounce off each other. Yeah, what's next? Well, Rex race, actually. We're racing Lamborghini Rex at Donington. That's up next. Well, that's gonna... Server goes live in a minute for that. It's Rookie GT3, so... Yeah, the driving standards, if they weren't bad enough with the GT4 as well, shit's about to hit the fan. Although we are top split, but we're also driving the writer, so... You know... Shit's about to hit the fan. What I find really interesting is like the Sunday splits, it's the Sunday rookie races, they've been like filled up to the brim. Like, yeah, besides the 3 PM race, 3:16 PM because they all start 16 after, but they do hourly rookie races, each hour one, and there's been like 75 at 3 PM, then 125, so full capacity at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably also 9, but it's not listing in recent sessions, and the 10 PM isn't quite booked out actually. We're down to 112 people. So it's slightly less, but like still, Christ, how many people are signing up for this? Right. And this will bridge a bit the time before the next race, because the next GT4 race is at 11. So that's when that happens. So in about just under 44 minutes when the GT4 race starts. Because I'm doing 2 GT4 races and 1 GT3 race in between. Right. But like, those are completely booked, while the GT4s, they get 25 at peak. And it's just like, bruh. That's a bit sad. Come on, guys, just. I mean, they probably are actually rookies to ACC, although I think there's probably gonna be enough fast enough guys in there for us to actually like, well, have to deal with people. Okay, there's split 1 already up. Hope it's the same password as usual. Yes, it is. Oh, there's a night race. Well, that guy's loading in still. Well, well, well. There's no setups for this. We're not allowed to go out as usual. I'm allowed obviously to tune my setup in the meantime. Electronics, ECU map 1, we want power. So tribe is for power. Temperature is decently low because it's about night. Let's reduce the rear toe quite a bit. It's running with a lot of camber on here. Not sure that's the solution. Pressures are a bit low, let's increase them. Maybe a bit further. Front toe. Okay, we're already in qualifying now.
Green light, give it all you can.
Actually, the toe is quite high on the front already. Don't need to increase that really any further. Brake bias, move that shit back quite severely. Spring range on the front, increase this shit. Rear also increase. Can I have this increased here? Why are you not clicking? Probably softer suspension we want to pick here tonight, but like not that soft. Jeez, how many steps of suspension you have on this car? Like it's really unnecessary considering like how little you really need to tweak this thing. Aero. Nah, we'll go for 3-3, I think. Rear wing, probably fine at 7 or 6. Let's see. Well, it's 7 now. And let's drive out. What if we have actually 12 minutes to qualify? Huh. High beams. So we have the cockpit lighting. Ooh, my tire pressures are way too high. have to actually lift for this kink here. Not because I need to brake early, but because otherwise the front end will not turn. Yeah, my beloved writer. Oh god, the tire pressure, like I should have just left them alone. Oh, the guy behind me is way quicker. Oh, but he decides to abandon. That's neat. I think maybe LFM rules are you aren't allowed to pass in the qualifying. Should actually read the guidelines again. It's like really gets boring.
Well done, mate. That's Lukas.
3 seconds off the pace. Oof. I mean, on one hand, not too surprising. It's kind of like expected, you know? Should have come with like the ass V12 because, well, it's actually competitive. This way I'm an actual like roadblock on this race. But there's also apparently like a decreased like rating gain on this. So I'm like, it's probably gonna be fine for my rating and stuff.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Well done, mate. This is me, Russell Best.
Hello there. Fine.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Nothing penetrating.
Shift.
Is he over there?
What?
Hey, how's it going? It's Niall.
Ah, it's you. I didn't hear you before.
It's okay.
How are you doing? Decided to sign up also for the rookie race right now. Just to pass the time between the two races, and I've decided to sign up with the writer.
Have you now? What's wrong with you?
A lot.
Obviously. Who drives the rider? That's funny, dude. How is the rider there?
I don't think particularly great. I don't think it's that great at brands.
At Brands?
No, not sorry, not brands. It's
Donington.
Donington.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, Brands? What am I missing?
No, it's not brands.
Well, I signed up for the next GT4 with you.
Yep, I'm already in there as well.
I'll try to get some more fools in here to do it too. What split are you in?
In the rookie split 1.
Rookie split 1? Okay.
Yeah, the 3 splits on split 1. Although I am, due to me driving the rider towards the bottom of the field. Not quite last, but towards the bottom.
Oh, there you are. I see you.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Epic, dude. You live right now? You are.
Yeah.
Sick. Sounds like it's a workout.
It's just my rig is always creaking.
Ah. You know they make this stuff, it's called grease.
It's wood.
Same. You can use grease to dampen wood. I would probably use leather if it was me, if it was creaking like that.
Yeah, it's both. I mean, some of the creaking is also plastic steering wheel. The T300 rim. And honestly, I feel like that's the loudest part, really. Like, that's the steering wheel.
Okay. Oh, yep, now I can tell the difference. Once you did that separately, I can hear the wood creak, plastic.
I do need to actually think about a replacement for this rim, or the entire steering wheel, because underneath the downshift pedal shifter, this rim cracked. So sometimes I have a completely mush downshift pedal that doesn't actuate anymore.
Car on the right.
I've been hearing a really good thing about the Mosas besides the pedals. The Mosas are really good besides their pedals. Their pedals are hot garbage.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I looked at all of these options and it's like, oh yeah, Moses, it's not that expensive, except that they don't really sell budget rims. And then I looked, wait a second, there's no tax included on the price, and it's like, oops. Suddenly the price goes massively up.
Yeah.
Because
I still think the cheapest wheel for MDD option right now is through Fanatec.
yeah,
You get the Gran Turismo, the GTDD Pro 8-newton-meter, the McLaren GT3 rim,
yeah.
the new version 2 CSL and knee pedals. It's the cheapest all-in-one bundle that you can find on the market.
Yeah, I mean, I have pedals that I can continue using because they have USB, so
Okay.
pedals.
I didn't know if you needed pedals or not.
Yeah, these T-LCM are doing a great job.
Oh yeah, those are killer.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, it's still, all of this is like if I want the McLaren rim, for example, and the and a round rim like the cheap BMW rim that Fanatec offers, and the base, it still gets up to like 900 euros, and it's like, yeah, this ain't cheap.
No, I mean, nothing of our sport is cheap though.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go Camus. Camus is in UK, I believe. Probably has the least amount of taxes, or you could even take a train over there and pick it up as a tax.
I mean, sure, Europe is relatively small, but still, there's like a massive body of water in between.
Yeah, but there's a train that goes under the tunnel, right?
I would say the shipping costs are significantly cheaper than the train tickets.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
You're probably thinking of like multiple €100 for like the train ticket.
Ooh. Okay, it's not worth it.
Right, 19th, not great, but I'm only 1.7 seconds off pole position, considering I'm driving still alright around here. Like, this is expected. If not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
3 seconds or so back. It's like a normal outcome with this. Right, how did my... Can actually use a bit more pressure. Like I went from the default aggressive and like, this looks too low, 25 psi, this looks too low. Let's just bump this like by 1.3 and then I had like 28.5 on the fronts. Yeah, that's not quite the outcome you want.
No, certain parts of that car is weird. I messed around with it because it's on the special event leaderboard. I got up to the top 10, then now I'm sitting at 29th. But tuning it, you gotta sit there and tune.
Yeah, I haven't I've never really tuned this car much. I've like just loaded up and driven, similar to how I drive my Maserati.
I would say adjust the bump stop rear. I like the bump stop.
Yeah. I always touch the bump stops up with this because it's like some defaults on this car are like the bump stop range on the front are like nothing and the rear is also basically nothing. And you need both raised, so the car actually can like do some suspension work. And doesn't like as soon as it sees a bump bottom out. As soon as it sees like any weight because you rely on the weight transfer, you rely on the mechanical grip on this thing, so you need that travel on the suspension. And when it just takes it all away, that's not kind of the point. I do have to say the car responds pretty well to like setup adjustments in terms of like wing and ride height. You can very quickly get the thing to like start turning even the high-speed corners.
Yeah.
Considering how awfully this thing understeers, that is surprising how it responds to its setup changes. I mean, in comparison to, for example, the Mercedes GT4, that is like just a dump truck, irrelevant of what you do to the setup. That thing only works at Bathurst. Otherwise, it's just a paperweight.
Ah.
And I think the other Bathurst, Suzuka, and Kyalami, and perhaps also Laguna Seca, but I haven't seen it there. But I definitely know it works really well at Bathurst and Suzuka. Perhaps pretty good at Kyalami. And I don't know about Laguna Seca. I haven't seen someone race it there.
Going double file.
And yeah, it's definitely good on the Intercontinental GT. Otherwise, it's useless.
Okay, I know. This is one that I had to DNF.
What's a DNF?
Did not finish.
Yeah, what was a DNF?
Oh, at Spa in the Porsche and wet. I didn't. It was dry during the qualifying of this last race that I did. And it went from dry to wet during the race. I did all my wet setup besides raising the car up. So at Spa, you know, like going up Al Rouge, and then you have that right-hander that's off camber. I hit that puddle. And no matter how I hit that puddle, it would just spin my car. So
Yeah,
I let
that's
off the gas, coast. And I just was so low to the ground that that puddle would just catch me every time.
that thing is a nightmare in every car. You always just try to part the seas there.
Yeah, I had to wind up just quitting that one.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Brakes, please.
Looks like it's been charging for it.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I cannot linger after this race too long. Finished pretty close to the start of the GT4 session. There's another one off. I have the momentum here, but it's just gonna make a move there.
Slow car ahead.
After only 2012 spec GT3s against 2021 spec cars. Ooh! You know,
Car on the right.
throttle pedal is right side, please. Luckily, some people here at the back seem to like know they are slow, but have pretty good racecraft. I feel like. Like everybody's just acting. I mean, yes, we saw a bunch of death, but like it's. Everybody knows what we're here for. But I haven't like gained really any positions.
Slow car ahead.
Ooh, there's somebody right behind me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well then. Braking a bit earlier would help as well.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead. Car on the left.
Oh,
Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
well played, Porsche driver, but that didn't work.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
You can flash me all you want, you have to pass me. Ah. Fucking idiot Porsche driver. I gave him room and everything, and he still spins me out into last. Ah.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. We are halfway through, it's not over yet.
How goes the rider?
Well, I got hit by a Porsche and spun to second to last,
Gaining with the driver ahead is 76.
so not great in that sense. And well, last place is also seemingly not voluntarily back there, and he's right in my rearview mirror. So, well, I've closed up to third last. So I might be able to actually have a fight there.
There's a slow car up ahead.
But yeah, that Porsche, what I wanted to ask you, like, I'm not sure about the LFM rules, but isn't spamming the flash button, isn't that forbidden?
More than I think more than once a corner.
Per corner.
Like you get one per corner, and that's like kind of all they allow.
Yeah, fair enough. Then he
I'm
was.
not 100%, you know, because to be honest, I only skimmed through the rules to see if there was some ultra special I needed to be aware of.
Fair enough, but like.
And for the main part, it just seems like everybody else's league rules: drive safe, drive clean, be respectful. You know, I will be honest, I have flashed somebody multiple times when I have the pace on them. But usually I wait, and that person is nice enough to just give me that space when they see that I'm 2 seconds a lot faster than them.
Yeah, the thing was with that Porsche driver, he wasn't a battle that was ahead of me. And he had made a mistake and dropped behind me. Or maybe got hit slightly, I don't know, it wasn't quite clear what happened there. And he then tried to dive me into the hairpin, overshot, I cut back and was in front of him. And then he started just flashing me. And heading then onto the back straight, when you come up that hill into that blind right-hander, he tried to dive me there.
You can report him for that for sure.
And despite me giving him just about the room, he drove into me there still and spun me around, so... It's
if
just...
you wanted to, you could definitely report and get your safety back, but it takes a lot to report knowing them.
Yeah, I looked into the report form because the GT4 race earlier, somebody intentionally wrecked me there, so...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So that's worth my labor in terms of like, bruh, I'm not happy about you wrecking me out of a podium contention there.
Clear on the right.
And here I'm having a nice battle with this BMW driver. I don't think I will be able to hold him really back for much longer.
There's a slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. There's a slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
switch on push to talk.
Anita has finished the race. Warning for exceeding track limits. Right, the race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best to bring it back to the pits.
Right. Oh, the server's already shut down. So, right, 3 minutes till the GT4 server goes live. Yeah, I need to also. I want to switch on.
Yeah, I got everything loaded. I'm just sitting here waiting for the server to go live, talking to stream.
Yeah. Yeah, because I wasn't talking much there. Just putting down laps in the car sounds very good. Would be cool if they added a GT4 for different years. That would be like 2006 onwards. Would add some cons and also tracks used back then, like Valencia and Apagusa, etc. I think licensing is a bit difficult, but Valencia should definitely be added because I mean it was used. So there's that. That was interesting, although I mean the collision deck there wasn't particularly great. Let's actually check briefly that collision out in the replay. Which car actually are you using for GT4?
The Porsche Cayman.
I see. I've driven it like once, but didn't like quite like its handling too much. Maybe I haven't trimmed it in fully. Yeah, he just... Yeah, he tried to dive bomb me into the corner, but didn't actually really do it. He was just right behind my bumper. And on the exit, he just pressed the accelerator more than me and just drove into the back of me. Spun me. That Porsche driver. Unfortunate. So we should be going live soon. There's a message there. I didn't expect the message from that guy. It's the second time being taken up by a pork. Well, actually, you could say the third time this weekend, because on Friday I got taken out by a Porsche driver. And there's the server already, I guess.
Green light.
That's the server. I think the server is live. Hey Husky, how are you doing?
Green light. Go, go, go.
Right. He's also on. Some people still missing on the server. Conditions are actually slightly warmer than earlier, but we can just probably take a click or two off of tires.
It is 37 degrees Celsius. Are they trying to like actually melt the tires?
Oh, that's not actually even that hot. I think I drove in a... No, I think I stewarded a race at this track where it was like 50 degrees track temp.
That's nutty.
Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, it's not that much hotter than the earlier session, and it was pretty fine in all honesty.
Low time pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Feel like a P1 in their Ferrari GT. In terms of all of this Porsche wrecking me. Like shit happens in some ways.
Oh, I know what I forgot to change.
What did you forget?
My steering rotation.
Ah.
That's why it feels a little bit more turny than normal, but that could offer some preciseness here.
Yeah, I just leave my steering rotation in the Thrustmaster drive at
Car on the right.
1080 and in the game 1080, so I just don't have
Oh,
to
no,
worry
I'm
about
talking
it.
about in the setup.
Ah. Yeah, the
Yeah,
ratio
you get,
there.
like, yeah, like 14, 15, etc.
Yeah, a bit more turny can be a bit useful, although we have a lot of high-speed corners on this track. That want a bit more precision.
Yeah, it'll be nice, that's for sure. Yeah, I need to turn it down. That was a little... That should have not happened.
Is the Cayman that sensitive to its steering ratio?
Unsensitive. I need it to be more reactive. It's
Car on the right.
being too floaty.
I see.
Is that you?
No, probably wasn't. I just passed the BMW.
Okay. I thought that was your lap time, I mean. No, you're behind me. I see. Four Star, what's up, dude?
Okay. Let's see what this will be. I mean, earlier we did low 32s in qualifying. Mid 32s actually, I think. We did high 32s in the race.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
So how far are we actually off provisional pole?
There it was. That was the line. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Having a good time. Getting ready for some GT4 racing with some homies.
He's not doing
And some LFM. I'm surprised that wasn't slower.
Did he actually place? Oh yeah, P6 he's now 2.45 seconds. Ah, it's a missed apex. Someone killed the speed. Dude, that is as far as you can go on those track loads. Oh fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what are you doing there?
I'm flying off the circuit in every corner.
Holy fuck, man.
Otherwise I would have had provisional pole now.
That guy was in the way. Yeah, it was all the way to 18. I need that shit definitely a little lower. Alright, tires.
Ah, he's not actually that slow even.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
That was such a good lap, despite how many errors I had in the middle sector. A really good first few corners there.
Okay. Alright. What are you working on your stream setup, General?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, sorry, I'm talking to my stream at the same time. I don't have,
You don't have push to talk set up, but it's like...
Yeah. Well, I have, had it set up on my other wheel, but not this wheel.
Yeah, because I go also by DerGeneralFluff, so...
Alright, so... Witness in video, let's see here, what did I put to that one?
And Balkenberg has improved by quite a lot.
Why not flashers? Flashers is a good one.
So it's a bit of a benchmark. I don't think I'm quite able to match that.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Ah, now it works.
I'll never look. Wait, is that another Maserati on track in front of me? Yes, there is. The second insane maniac driving. Maserati. Oh, still not a good line there.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Well done, mate. This has been your crossing pass.
Yeah, matching Valkenburg is gonna be a bit of a challenge. Although we do have a lot of time there, it seems, in this corner. Let's see what we can put together. Didn't lose it all. Still gonna try.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Not quite, unfortunately. Oh, we did close it down to 2 tenths.
Yellow flag, be careful. Session is now over.
It's pretty solid, I would say. I don't know how much fuel we actually had left last race. Quite a lot. And we know we're burning about 1.76 liters per lap, it seems. So we can perhaps calculate the fuel load a bit. For this 20-minute race. Lapping about 32s. A storm. 30 divided by memory recall. That's just 20 laps. Let's just take 22 times 1.85. Yeah, it's 40 liters. The math seems to be checking out for like about 45 liters. Slightly less pressure. The front is Porsches beside myself. I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable. The other Maserati made it up to P8, so it's not like that bad from him.
That worked, yeah, right behind. You're smushed in between a whole pile of Porsches.
Yeah. How fast did the other Maserati there? 34 so about 2 seconds off my pace. But still ahead of quite a few people. That's a decently good performance.
Hello, Schneider.
Zupa,
Hello there.
what's up? No, that's Bob. There's the Bob.
Excelente.
It's okay.
Again.
You're in this race too?
Yeah. I
Hell
was
yeah, that's
doing
fucking
another
cool.
race. So I was a little bit busy to answer anything else.
That's fine.
Hey Lucas, how are you, Ben?
Alive, the usual.
Usual. What do you mean? Killing everybody? I'm joking.
So, Lucas, you're probably gonna get flashed by me a lot because my push to talk is on flash. So, don't report me, please. I'm just kidding. I know you wouldn't. I'm jealous that you can burn out like that. Warm up your tires.
Is she racing VR, Lucas?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
But usually the burnout isn't that big.
Yeah, it was a really big burnout.
Yeah, but even when I pull out the box, pit box, oftentimes I burn out. Even though this car, like, surprisingly has the a similar gearbox to like the Porsche GT3, and also your Cayman, I think has the same gearbox type where even if you have auto clutch off and you stop, the car will automatically apply the clutch. So you can just have the car in first gear, have your foot on the throttle, and then press the starters down as you come off the jacks, and the thing rolls away. The Maserati can do that too, but you still get a lot of wheel spin compared to the elegant Porsche drive-off.
So I'm not a speaking person, so you guys will be seeing me a little bit quiet over the race.
Where,
That's okay.
where are you starting?
The last position.
Oh,
I missed the qualifying.
I see.
It's not. I'm here just to do a little bit of practice for the next race tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I think
What
tomorrow
race
is track
tomorrow?
race, track swap. Sorry.
Our not next race in track listions is not a GT4 in Red
Stay in
Hatch.
qualifying.
I think it is one. I think it's on the calendar, if I'm not mistaken, for track collisions, because I think I looked earlier on
Yeah,
it.
I want to say you're right. Oh, I'm inside of you. Ew.
Hey guys, have a good race. Everyone.
You as well, brother.
Yeah, you have a bit of a challenge ahead of you passing off this cars. I drove the earlier split and got spun early on, so I can definitely tell you it's not easy to pass. Even for me.
Green light. Give it all you got. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was a bit embarrassing for me. Well, let's see, actually. I still need to come out to pressure.
Take it.
Car on the left.
I'm gonna give it to you right here.
Clear on the left.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome. I know that was just a mistake.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
Brake bias is a bit... Wait a second, I used my brake bias all the way. I was wondering why my rear tires are locking. I had my brake bias still maximum rearwards.
It's a good start for me so far. P8 right now.
That's solid. I think the Porsche hasn't finally found its pace. Because he went slower than me last time around. Despite me having to overtake Niall. How the hell did I try to mispronounce his name? And I am not able to even go faster than that lap. I definitely know I will actually suffer from tire wear compared to the Porsche in front. And he doesn't have to push really that hard. I mean, I got close to him in qualifying, but like not that close. The mistake on lap 1 was definitely not conductive for me. Braking marker missing at the penultimate turn. Oh, I didn't make up some ground here because I drove an absolutely stonking lap here.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap of the race so far.
Not sure how I'm gonna match that ever again. I say that as I go nearly a tenth faster for turn 1. Turn 2, sorry.
Find a Brazilian dude who push me off brick.
Do you have an advantage for these high-speed corners here? It seems. I don't quite know where his advantage really lies. I'm gaining apparently so rapidly that's like... Not sure he might not even be right now aware, because I'm sure he would try to push more if he knew how much I was making up on him. I think his advantage is sector 1 over me. My aggressive rear bias allows me to rotate the car quite well. This is working quite favorably. I think it's in some corners a bit much, like that one, the car's jumping a bit around on little brakes. I think he's answering this time around. He did come with an improvement, but not by that much. But it didn't feel like I gained really anything on that lap on him. Oh, that's not good. I have such good runs now suddenly out of this corner. It's a bit nuts. Oh, but gaining on him is one part. Passing him will be another. I hope he doesn't think I'm like out to kill him. I do have to rely on him fighting me fair. Have a chance. Oh, that's too fast. Seems quite slow in the mid corners. This is interesting. Oh, that's too fast. I'm driving like an absolute rookie behind him right now. Bunch of beginner mistakes being made here. Time halfway nearly. I haven't caught quite up to the gearbox yet. We have some lap traffic ahead. I'm now suddenly messing up this corner. Really annoying. I've been like absolutely golden with it. That's one car. We're catching. Oh, that's not very well. I do need the more rear brake bus for this corner. Yeah, tires are starting to give up. I'm out of my zone. I think that back marker could change the race easily. Depending on how he plays it.
It's the blue flag holding everyone back.
Start flashing the Jesus out of them.
He gave him away. It's okay. He was fighting against other guy ahead of him. I don't know why. It's hard to overtake here.
Surprisingly not. I'm losing too much time with turrets. I can drive the rest of the lap pretty well, but like dropping that time with turrets too much. I can get very close to him, it's just not close enough in the zones that it matters. Until the final corner I'm gaining on him, and the first once he gets away from me. Upshift earlier. Still have 8 minutes on the clock.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, too much wheel spin now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He's using all his tricks up his sleeves. This won't be an easy fight. Locked up there. I have to be very close to him for that corner, but also not too close to not run straight in the back of him. absolute laser focus here.
Car on the right.
I think I pushed him
Clear
there.
on the right.
Fuck. I didn't quite get out behind him. Lucky bastard. Got saved by the netcode there. He is really now. He's feeling it. You can definitely see that in his driving. Ah, fuck. Not good. Make too many mistakes. He made a lot of small mistakes there. He was too small for me to profiteer completely on them. Ah, I didn't get a downshift there. Spin there again. Have to suck myself back up against him. Back up against him. Get a downshift again.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh fuck! I got lock. 2 laps to go though. just dropped below 10 liters remaining. That's gonna be more than enough for the final lap. Did touch him slightly there, so I didn't take advantage of that. Ooh. Pressed the throttle very late in there. His Cayman is so fucking fast. But he still can't turn it. Well, he actually turns pretty well, honestly.
Leader has finished the race. Excellent job, mate. P2. Bring it back to the pit safely.
Just not quite enough.
Was not a last to first, but again a lot of positions here.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was tight for P3 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to get by this guy, and it just wasn't quite enough. Oh, I sweated a lot this one.
Was an interesting race for me. Start
That was
to the last position.
That was a killer race, dude. We had a last corner battle with that guy. Oh.
That guy, Julio Saraiva, was a little bit tough against me. I don't know why. He was zigzagging me and blocked me, and then he pushed me off the race. Push off the track, actually. A little bit tough. I think he deserves a report. I will check the replay.
Ah, this was tough. Alright, the server's down. I mean, you recovered from to P5 after starting 18, so that's definitely an impressive. Wait, I'm not talking push to dog.
And nice face, Lukas. Lukas Maserati.
Yeah. I mean, I drive that car a lot. So.
Yeah, I know. You are the Maserati dude.
I mean, I wasn't the only Maserati actually in this race. The other one was not that slow either.
The other one was Saraiva, number 7.
Yeah.
The guy had which was talking about.
Yeah, I heard that. I mean, he wasn't slow either, so.
Yeah, he was, for me, very slow. People sometimes pick the cars just for fun, but they don't realize how hard it is to master the car.
I mean, I pick cars often for fun. The Maserati is not easy though.
But you master it, so it's okay. You know how to brake, how to behave, so it's pretty easy for you. I think, I suppose.
I mean, I did take accidentally in the previous race someone out at the kink at the final. I think Sheen curve at final kink of the high-speed corners. That one I tried to pass in the final lap someone, and that didn't go well. Because
Yeah,
if they run wide in the previous corner, you can easily, as a Maserati, get a run on them and try to pass. That's what I was trying, but it just wasn't quite enough, and it ended with tears, so not so good.
Here in LFM, when you are racing like in a GT4, where you have both class, both category players like boots and silvers and bronzes, you can find some people like this, like tough people. And it's still a good place to race in GT4 class.
Yeah, I'm driving in quite a few European leagues recently, a lot of GT4, so...
I think so, you have a solid opinion about this, I think.
I mean, I drove earlier, I drove in between the two GT4 split races. I drove one of the GT3 rookie races. I'm still on rookie license. And decided that I'm gonna drive the Reiter. Yeah, I mean, even against the rookies and top split rookie, it's not the greatest decision. I mean, I got the car around the circuit, and if I hadn't been taken out, it would have probably been a bit faster, but still. It was a solid enough drive, I would say.
Let's go.
Ah, yeah.
What happened? Can you see this race replay left 4?
Yeah, I was actually looking for like the incident between you and him, and then I afterwards realized, wait a second, that cyan car is you colliding with him. So yeah, you go to the left, and he decides to just creep over. I think that was a case of the spotter not calling that there's a car left. I think that's the case there. He thought he was clear when he wasn't. And that's the problem. The spotter didn't called clear when it wasn't.
Yeah, he didn't hear spot to see me there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just he might have known you were behind him, but he thought because his spotter wasn't calling left yet, because he didn't have that much overlap when the collision happened, that he didn't get a car left call. So that happens, unfortunately, and it very much looks like such a collision.
Yeah, I think it looks like a racing incident. Yeah, but I still think he could give me a little bit more space. Yeah, it's really hard. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, I thought he just thought he was clear so he could just drop in front of you, and that wasn't the case. He also probably didn't pay attention to the fact that even though the straight is short and the McLaren has bad high-speed cornering, you're probably gonna be at the end of the straight faster than him before hitting the brakes again, so it's not the wisest idea to chop a McLaren in that situation. But that's just something you kind of need to learn, and you start really only learning when you drive the Maserati a lot, which car is better than you. Usually it's the braking. Well, the Maserati has
was-
decent top speed, it's just the McLaren is the fastest car on a straight line, it seems.
Maserati has a top speed too, as well, but not like.
Top speed isn't actually that great on the Maserati. Like, you have good straight line, but top is not that great. But the, like the Porsche, I was following the Porsche in the slipstream and I wasn't able to close really much up on them. Although, I mean, a Porsche has also, like, not that much of, like, it's a relatively small car in comparison to the big Maserati. So, yeah, there's that. But still, I didn't get much slipstream off them. And a McLaren in comparison is very fast in a straight line. But it's just, high-speed corners just absolutely kill you. Especially if you set up this mid, you absolutely cannot turn in high speed, and the Maserati is really, really good in high speed. That's where I can make up so much ground. So I absolutely tear people apart.
Yeah, I can see sometimes the Maserati will press in some corners. Really hard.
Yeah, the braking is slow with the car. You can, it's often easy to try attempt dive bombs on it, but like mid corner we're actually not that slow. We punch pretty good out of the corners as well, because we don't have to deal with the TC cutting out. You just have occasionally wheel spin and you get fucked over that way.
It was a nice race.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
Time to go, mate. Time to go.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice
it's...
talk to you. See
Yeah, it
you
was nice
again.
talking to you as well.
Thanks, mate. See you.
Later, dude. Thanks for racing, brother. That was a shit ton of fun. Sorry, I was just sitting here talking to Twitch chat.
Okay.
It's okay. No worries. Bye bye, guys. See you.
Bye.
Later, dude.
Right, I mean, we could look a bit at my battle here in the front.
Dude, that was so much fun.
Oh yeah, I wasn't... This was the guy that I had the collision in the previous GT4 race earlier. And he did race me this time fair and square. Didn't make it easy though. But he was... I was surprised I was able, after I had my off and passed you, I was able to run him back down. But it's just... It's
some
so
really good pace.
difficult to pass.
Yeah, you had some really good pace. You were fast. You had the fastest lap.
Oh really?
Yeah, 32.215.
Oh yeah, right, I got like down to like qualifying pace for like 2-3 laps. And then was... Just
I
kept
almost
my...
cracked my first 32 this time around. 33.037.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think I got in the first race only down to like 32.8 or something. And it was slightly colder then, so I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I was there stuck in traffic heavily due to the early collision.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here I had a few laps right when the tire was good to like run very fast as I was closing down. So that helps. And somehow the tire just about held on till the end of the race.
Nope, yeah, nobody signed up for the BMW Cup coming up.
Unfortunate. I don't have the car, and I might also just call it quits at this point.
That was a killer race, dude. Like, you did a fucking cracking good job.
Yeah, it's a bit surprising because I don't do that well oftentimes at brands. I have some...
Brands is definitely hit and miss. Like, sometimes you do great, sometimes you do fucking horrible. I did really good this time and had a really good battle with fourth place.
Yeah. I've had at times very bad luck around the circuit. It's a very tough one that usually, like, you only really get positions for freebies and not really actually passing people. It is possible, but it's like, you need to be significantly faster or they need to make a big mistake. It's just... It is what it is. It belongs in this game, this track. But there might be a reason why it's not particularly that popular. Although, I mean, we had decent grid sizes tonight in the two races I drove here. Both GT4s had decent compared to, like, I don't know. I don't think I've actually driven Sundays yet. I've driven once Mondays on a Silverstone. Right.
Oh, let's see here. What else am I missing?
I think I will see myself out. Good night.
All right, brother.
It was nice racing with you.
Yeah, man. Have a good night.
And I did leave before the stream started a link to his channel in the description. Although, I mean, most people will read this, hear this if they ever hear it. He's probably not live right now, but he's like regularly live, so that's. Okay. I mean, I didn't gain actually that much safety rating due to how many like bumps I did on him. I still gained safety rating, so that's the important bit. I lost actually elo on the rookie race. It literally told me I lost 35 elo on that. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Although, I mean, my elo is not yet available because I'm still technically classified as a rookie. But my safety rating is now up to 5.04. I think in terms of like FAQ, what is a driver's license? Oh, elo rating. Here it is. Oh wait, not here. Where's the? It's the license. Oh, there's the different categories. Right. So for silver, you need over 5 safety rating. 25 races, 5 safety rating, and minimum of 1700 elo. I think I'm honestly pretty close to the requirements of silver outside of the ranked races. I need a lot more. Like, I've definitely probably cleared the 1300 elo. So I might just, like, literally skip iron to bronze immediately. Because iron and bronze both have 10 ranked races as requirement. And I'm now at, how much is it? I'm now at 5. I still have to do more. I definitely need to, I think, do this more often on Sundays when I have time. I think this makes a decent Sunday racing stream. Run a rookie race in between. I think even when I get out of rookies... Let me just briefly check that. Where is the... They have multiple like GT3 sprint series. There's the Case King Pro series, that's the Sim Race shop, and then there's the Coach Dave GT3 sprints. Yes, I know what the license do. I just want to see like which time slots they run. So they run... It seems like hourly, 15 after. Which, you know, is pretty fine for me. What's that? What? Schedule. That's the schedule for which tracks it is. Not actually when the sessions happen. The Sim Race Shop GT3 is... Well, it's gonna be midnight, 2 AM, 4 AM, 6 AM, 8 AM, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6 PM, 8 PM, 10 PM. That would actually kind of work better, although on the other hand, you are doing 50 minutes of qualifying, so you actually would run late for the 11. But you could do, I think, the Coach Dave sprints because they're 25-minute races. Which means 12-minute qualifying, 25-minute race. Although you do not leave that much space. Because the rookies run also 12-minute qualifying and a 20-minute race. But they do start a minute later, somehow. probably should just like for troubleshooting purposes, in case one of the two decides to like commit death. Alright, and like how booked these are. Recent sessions. Actually, that was with 112. So there was a bit less than we'd have. And yeah, I shouldn't probably beef too far with my elo off runs requirements even. And you only need iron license for like the enduros, which run every Sunday at the 5 PM time slot, which is slightly suboptimal for me personally. I'm a big fan. 10 minutes of practice, 20 minutes of qualifying, 3-hour race, which is like the worst 3-hour slot you can fucking pick. 5 PM. Because that runs for 6, 7 PM. And I'm only really available for like let's calculate briefly. So that's 5 PM. Actually a minute after 5 PM, but like 5:30. And the race starts. So second hour, 1 hour in is 6:30. 2 hours in is 7:30. So yeah, that would be quite bad for me to like even get for the last hour into the car. Yeah, this is just terrible time slots. Why the fuck can't people just set up fucking reasonable time slots for once? Like this sounds like it's such a great series, except that it's like we run terrible time slots for it. Why? So here. He had forgotten that actually just his pressure, so that fucked with him. Made him just about slow enough for me to like really push him. So yeah, track collisions has their serious, but they did now just consult people about so right. As I said, I'm gonna end this now. We're gonna have next week, where are we heading actually in terms of the further GT4 adventures? I need to actually drive some GT3 in between. I should probably drive the GT3 Rookie series more just to mix up GT3s a bit more. Right, we're going to head to Solder for Solder with SRXP and Misano with PLR. So I mean, I have one Suzuka technically in PLR, so I have a race winner finally. Technically, I have to check actually if they have updated the results now finally. They said they will apply the penalties, and I think nowadays SGP can actually support doing penalties, and you don't have to just like slap penalty points on people. On the other hand, then yeah, those two races will be next week. We have the midweek race from what they're called. Is it actually a thing from Rapture? There's a community event going on. Oh, there's a Discord anime night in the VC. Are there people in there? What are they watching? It looks somewhat interesting. Might hop in there later. I can't go and stream in there. That's very bad. I think they wouldn't say in a few minutes something you buy, but like, yeah. As a VR chat community, you shouldn't fuck with things. Oh, they're gonna run. What? Oh, they're gonna force you to buy the BTCC card, aren't they? It is the time. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff going on. The mini BTCC game. Asset flip. Oh, Lars is late. Leave. Oh well. It's yeah, the data's on the screenshot. Like, count me fucking more blind. Right. Okay, then I'm wasting time. Been wasting time for a while now. I think I will drop also the report on the guy. Busy myself with other things. Ah, come on, fucking cable. Ball finally. There was some interesting racing definitely tonight. we did get unfortunate twice, and well, kind of unfortunate in the end for not beating him, but like, that's how it is sometimes. I end up second fiddle at times, it's fine. It's the usual. Okay. Right. Okay, now let's just end this. Bye bye.